Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 4 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 4 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter add and subtract fractions with like denominators. And the lessons we're going to cover today are add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators, then add three or more fractions with like denominator, add and subtract fractions with like denominator in recipes, add and subtract fractions with like denominators word problem, compare sums and fractions of sums and differences of fractions with like denominator. Okay, here I'm on grade 4 math. Chapter we're going to start with is add and subtract fractions and denominators. Here is the chapter name. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominators. So let's just see first lesson. Okay, subtract 11 whole 5 over 8 minus 2 whole 1 over 8. So which is the correct option? Let me write it down on board. Okay, 11 whole 5 by 8 minus 2 whole 1 over 8. You can subtract uh, the whole number part to whole number part, just 2 minus 2, and subtract the fractional part also. You can see both of the numbers have same denominator. You simply to subtract. Got it? 11 minus 2 is 9. 5 minus 1 is 4 over 8. Also, you can divide both numerator and denominator a common denominator, that would be 4. So it is 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 2 it is 2 is 8. So the correct option is 9 whole 1 over 2. So the correct option is 9 whole 1 over 2. 8. The next one is 8 whole 2 by 3 minus 1 over 3. Let me write it down on board. 8 whole 2 over 3 minus 3 whole 1 over 1 over 3. Okay. How do we subtract? You can see both the fractions have same denominator. Here you have 3 and here you have 3. They have same denominators. How to subtract? Simply subtract the whole part 8 minus 2 and subtract the fractional part 2 over 3 minus 8 minus 2 is 6, and they have same denominators. Simply subtract their numerators. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So the correct option is 6 whole 1 over 3. So the correct option is 6 whole 1 over 3. Let's just start test questions. Okay. Add simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction, whole number, or mixed number. 6 whole 2 by 4, 3 whole 1 over 4. 6 whole 2 over 4 plus 3 whole 1 over 4. You can see both the fractions have same denominators. So same thing, just add the whole number part. Here you have 6 and here you have 3. So 6 plus 3, and then you have 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Here both of the fractions have same denominator. You simply have to add there. And both the fractions have same denominators. You simply have to add their numerators. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So it is 9 whole 3 over 4. So the correct option is 9 whole 3 over 4. Okay, the next one is 9 whole 4 over 6 minus 2 whole 1 over 6. Let me just write it down on board. 9 whole 4 over 6 minus 2 whole 1 over 6. Okay, you can see both the fractions have, both the numbers have same denominator. So simply subtract numerators. 9 minus 2 and 4 over 6 minus 1 over 6. So 9 minus 2 is 7, and they have the same denominators. You simply have to subtract the numerator. 3 minus 1 is, so it is 7 whole 2 over 6. Also you can see 2 over 6. They are, you can divide them by 2 because they have a common divisor. So it would be 7 whole 1 over 3. The correct option is 7 whole 1 over 3. 4 minus 1 is 3, not 2. You can divide it by the 3. So 3 times 1 is 3 and 2 is 6. So the correct option is 7 whole 1 over 2. Okay, the next one is 17 whole 7 over 8 minus 9 whole 4 over 8. Okay, have the same denominators. Subtract the whole number part. 7 minus 17 minus 9 is 8. And then just look at the fractional parts. 7 8 minus 4 over 8. So they both have the same denominators. You simply have to subtract their numerators. 7 minus 4 is 3. So 8 whole 3 over 8. The correct option is, so it is 8 whole 3 over 8. So the correct option is 8 whole 3 over 8. Okay, the next one is 10 whole 1 over 3 plus 6 whole 1 3. The basic concept here is first you have to see what is like means. Who knows the answer? What is the meaning of like denominator? This is the denominator. Like means same denominators. So you can see both the numbers have same denominator. So if the denominator is same, you simply have to add their numerators. Like just add fractional part, 10 plus 6 is 16, and they have the same denominator, so you can add their numerators. 1 plus 1 makes 2. So it is 16 whole 2 over 3. The correct option is 16 whole 2 over 3. Like denominators mean if they have same denominator. So when they have same denominator, it is very easy. You simply have to add their whole part and the numerators. Next one is 13 whole 7 over 9 minus 7 whole 4 over 9. You can see they have the like denominators. So simply subtract their whole and fractional part. 17, 13 minus 7 is 6. Here you have, and just look at the fractional part. 7 minus 4 is 3. So it is 6 whole 3 over 9. So the correct option is 6 whole 3 over 9. Also, 3 over 9, you divide them by the common factor 3. So it would be 3 times 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. It is 6 whole 1 over 3. The correct option is 6 whole 1 over 3. Okay, and complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Let me just back to next lesson. Add three or more fractions with like denominators. So we're going to learn how do we add more tens if they have the same denominator. So if they have the same denominators, adding the fraction is very easy. You simply have to add their numerators. So just add 1 plus 2 plus 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So it is 4 over 6, right? Same thing you have to do with this one. 3 over 9 plus 4 over 9 plus 1 over 9. They have the same denominator 9. So 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 plus 1 is 8. So it is 8 over 9. So when the basic thing is when adding or subtracting, if you have like denominators, it is very, very easy. They have the same denominators. You simply have to add the numerators, right? Okay, the next one is add 2 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. So which is the correct option? They have the same denominators. You have nothing to do with the denominator. Denominator is exactly same. Just add the numerators. So 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So the correct option is 4 over 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Denominator must be the same. It would be 4 over 5. Okay, the next one is 4 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 2. The correct option. So it is 7 over 8. Just add the numerators 4 and 1, 5 and 2, 7. So the correct option is 7 over 8. Okay, the next one is add 1 by 9 plus 2 by 9 plus 5 by 9. So which is the correct option? Just add the numerators because all the denominators are exactly same. So 5 plus 2 is 7 and 7 plus 1 is 8. So the correct option is 8 over 9. Okay, the next one is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So which is the correct option? If you guys already know the answer, you can just write down the answers in the chat box. So which is the correct option? 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3 over 4. The correct option is 3D. The important point is denominator is you don't have to do anything with denominator. You simply have to add the numerators. Got it? So it is 3 over 4. Just add numerators, not denominators. So it is 3 over 4. Okay, 4 over 10 plus 1 over 10 plus 3 over 10. So which is the correct option? So you have to add the numerators. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 3. It is 6, 7 and 8. So it is 8 over 10. The correct option is 8 over 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. They are very easy, but you have to do the practice. Just complete all the lessons. The next one is add and subtract fractions like denominators in recipes. Okay, if you mix the peanuts and gumdrops together, how many cups will there be in all? Okay, let's see where is peanuts. You are given the recipe. Peanuts are here is peanut, 1/3 cup peanut, and gumdrops. Here is gumdrops, 1/3 cup of gumdrops. So you have to add two fractions, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So they have the same denominators. You simply have to add their numerators. 1 plus 1 is 2, so it is 2 over 3. That means together it is 2 over 3 of a cup. So the correct option is 2 over 3. Let's just look at the other example. Okay, if you mix the gummy bears and lemon drops together, how many cups will be there in all? Okay, gummy drops. Mm, gummy, gummy bears. Here is gummy bears, 1/4 cup of gummy bears, and lemon drops. Here is lemon drops, 3 by 4 cup of lemon drops. So you can see both the fractions have exactly same denominators. You simply have to add their numerator. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 over 4. You can write 4 times 1 is 4, and you can rest on 1 cup in all. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. If you mix the milk and vegetable oil together, how many cups will be there in all? Okay, let's see where is milk. Okay, here it is. 3 by 4 cup of milk and vegetable oil. Where is oil? 1 by 4 cup of vegetable oil. So you have to add 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So which is the correct option? So 3 plus 1 is they have like denominators. Simply add their numerators. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 over 4 makes 1. So that means together they make 1 cup. Got it? The correct option is 1. Okay, the next one is if you mix the peanuts and gumdrops together, how many cups will be there in all? Okay, so where is peanuts? Here is peanuts, 1/3 cup of peanuts, and gumdrops. Here is gumdrops, 1/3 of the gumdrops. So you have to add their numerators. One plus one is 2, so it is 2 over 3. The correct option is 2 over 3. That means together they make 2/3 cup. It is 2 over 3. If you mix the garlic and pepper together, how many teaspoons will be there in all? You have to add garlic and pepper. So garlic, 7 over 8 spoon of the garlic, and pepper, 5 by 8 spoon of the pepper. So yeah, they are the again they are the fractions will like denominators. So 7 plus 5 makes 12. You can see the denominator is greater than numerator is greater than denominator. So you can divide and write answer in mixed fraction form. Got it? 8 times 1 is 8. So 12 take away 8 is 4. So the answer is 1 whole 4 over 8. This one is the whole number. This one is the numerator and denominator is same. It is 1 whole 4 over 8. The correct option is 1 whole 1 over 2. Okay, 7. It is 7 over 8. The correct option is 1 whole 1 over 2. Okay, the next one is if you mix the gummy bears and lemon drops together, how many cups will be there in? Also, you have to add gummy bears. Here is gummy bears 1 by 4th cup, and lemon drops. Lemon drops is 3 over 4. So just add the numerators because they have the like denominators. So 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 over 4 makes 1. So the correct option is 1. That means together they makes a cup of gummy bears and lemon drops. So the correct option is 1. Here it is. If you mix the lemon juice and garlic together, how many teaspoons will there be in all? Okay, so you have to add garlic. You have 1/2 teaspoon of garlic and 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. So half and half makes one. You can see add numerator, same numerator, same denominator. So 1 plus 1 makes 2 and 2 over 2 makes 1. That means together lemon juice and garlic together make 1 teaspoon. Got it? So the correct option is 1. If you mix the gummy worms and the gummy frogs together, how many cup will there be in all? Okay, so you have to add gummy worms. Here is gummy worms 2 by 3 cups and gummy frogs. Here is gummy frogs 1 over 3 cup. So you can see the both the fractions have like denominators. So they have the like denominators. You simply have to add their numerators. So 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 and 3 over 3 makes 1. So the correct option is 1. So the correct option is 1. Come together they make 1 cup of the gummy worms and gummy frog. Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is add and subtract fractions with like trigonometers word problems. So let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, let's start with the first example. Were of the students in the band, one sixth plays the flute and another three sixths play the clarinet. What fraction of the students in the band play either the flute or the clarinet? So you have to add the fractions are 1 by 6 and plus 3 over 6. The fractions are 1 by 6 plus 3 over 6. They have the like denominators. You simply have to add their numerators. So 3 plus 1 is 4. The correct option is 4 over 6. So the correct option is 4 over 6. Okay, just look at the other example. At the neighborhood block party, Sadie served 7/8 of a gallon of hot chocolate and 6/8 of a gallon of apple cider. How much more hot chocolate than apple cider did Sadie serve? So basically, how much more you have to see, that means you have to subtract. So 7 over 8 minus 6 over 8. 7 over 8 minus 6 over 8. So they have the like denominators, you simply have to subtract their numerators. So 7 minus 6 is, so you have the like denominators. So just simply subtract their numerators. 7 minus 6 is 1. So it is 1 over 8. The correct option is 1 over 8. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, in a preparation for picnic, Spencer made a salad with 2/5 of a bag of iceberg lettuce and 2 by 5 of a bag of of Romanian lettuce. How many bags of lettuce did Spencer use in all? You have to see how many bags of lettuce they use in all. That means you have to add 2 by 5 and 2 by 5. So which is the correct option? It is 2 over 5 plus 2 over 5. So they have the same like denominator, that is 5. Simply add their numerators. So 2 plus 2 is 4 over 5. So the correct option is 4 over 5. Okay, the next one is, okay, I forgot to click on OK button. Okay, the next one is Vira's Desserts made a batch of fresh scones with 2 by 3 of a pound of butter and 1/3 of a pound of sugar. How much more butter did sugar was used? You have to see how much more. Whenever you have how much more, that means you have to subtract. So just subtract 2 by 3 minus 1 over 3. So 2 minus 1 is 1 over 3. So the correct option is 1 over. Butter added 1/3 of a cup of yellow raisins and 1/3 of a cup of black raisins to a batch of trial mix. How many cups of raisins did the hacker add in? Also, you have to add 1/3 and 1/3. Got it? They have the like denominators. Simply add their numerators. 1 plus 1 is 2, so it is 2 over 3. So the correct option is 2 over 3. So the correct option is 2 over 3. Okay, the next one is, at the neighborhood block party, Sadie served 7/8 of a gallon of hot chocolate and 6/8 of a gallon of apple cider. How much more hot chocolate than apple cider did Sadie serve? So you have to see how much more. That means you have to subtract 7 over 8 minus 6 over 8. So they have the like denominators. Simply subtract their numerator. So 7 minus 6 is 1 over 8. The correct option is 1 over 8. Okay, the next one is, of the ice cream cones sold yesterday at Callie's ice cream shop, 1/6 were chocolate and another 4/6 were vanilla. but fraction of the ice cream cones sold were either chocolate or vanilla. So you have to just add 1 by 6 and 4 by 6. So which is the correct option? You have to add the numerators simply, that is 5 over 6. So the correct option is 5 over 6. Okay, you can complete the rest of the questions by yourself today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is compare sums and differences of fractions with like denominators. Okay, you just have to compare them. So which sign makes the statement true? 1 by 10 plus 6 by 10. You have to compare it to 6 by 10. So just add the other side. 1 plus 6 is 7. That would be 7 over 10. So 7 over 10 is greater than 6 over 10. If the numerator is greater, that means 7 over 10 is greater than 6 over 10. So which sign makes the statement true? 2 over 8, 1 over 8 plus 1 over 8. So 1 plus 1 makes 2. That means you have to compare 2 over 8 and 2 over 8. So they both are exactly equal. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 5 over 7 and you have to compare it to 4 plus 2. Just add 4 plus 2 makes 6 over 7. So which is the correct option? 5 over 7 is less than 6 over 7. So the correct option is less than. The correct option is option number 1. Okay, the next one is 2 over 7 plus 1 over 7. So just add 2 plus 1 is 3 over 7 and you have to compare to 4 over 7. So which is the correct option? 3 over 7 is less than 4 over 7. So the correct option is less than. So the correct option is less than. The next one is 1 by 6 plus 2 over 6 and you have to compare it to 4 over 6. So just add their numerators. 2 plus 1 is 3 over 6. You have to compare to 4 over 6. So which is the correct option? So 3 by 6 is less than 4 over 6. So the correct option is less than. Which sign makes the statement true? 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 and you have to compare it to 2 over 3. So 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, they have the same numerators. That means you have to add it is 2 over 3 and you have to compare it to 2 over 3. So they both are exactly equal. So the correct option is option number 1 because they are equal. Okay, the next one is 3 over 6 plus 1 over 6, and you have to compare it to 5 over 6. So 3 plus 1 is 4 over 6. You have to compare 4 over 6 and 5 over 6. So which is the correct option? 4 over 6 is less than 5 over 6. So the correct option is less than. Okay, which sign makes the statement true? 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4, and you have to compare it to 3 over 4. So 1 over 4, 1 plus 2 makes 3 over 4 and 3 over 4. So they both are exactly equal. So the correct option is equal. Okay, the next one is 1 by 6 plus 4 by 6, and you have to compare it to 5 by 6. So 1 plus 4 is 5 over 6 and 5 over 6. So they both are exactly equal. So the correct option is equal. So you have to compare 5 by 8 to 2 by 8 plus 4 by 8. So here you have 5 by 6, 8, sorry. Here you have 5 by 8, so 4 plus 2 is 6 over 8. You have to compare. So 5 over 8 is less than 6 over 8. The correct option is less than. Okay, the next one is 6, 1 by 10 plus 6 by 10. So that would be over 10. So 7 over 10 is greater than 6 over 10. 2 over 8 and 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So they both are exactly equal. 8 plus 1 is 9 over 10. So 9 over 10 is greater than 7 over 10. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Okay, so we are working on grade 4 math. We are working on the chapter add and subtract fractions with like denominators. And here is the list of the lessons we have covered today. They are add and subtract mixed numbers with like denominator, add three or more fractions with like denominators, add and subtract fractions with like denominators in recipes, add and subtract fractions with like denominators word problems, and compare sums and differences of fractions with like denominators. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.